Okay, we're starting Disruptive Kata reform number 5. It's called Waving Hands. We were talking about this the other day, about the correlation between this and the 12 Qigongs, or 12 meridian healing Qigongs, and we find that they're all correlated in some way because they all have sort of the same names. I guess there's only a limited amount of ways you can move the hands anyway to call them certain names. So this one sort of, the movements are all like that, waving hands. How can I work with him looking at me behind you? Look at him, he's going like this. This chi disruption is a very simple one. It's just like this. It's always done from the right side of the forehead. It cuts straight down in a 45-degree angle, straight down here like this, through to the left-hand side of the chin. So it's like that. So you could be taking a block out here, damaging the wrist or the hand, and then just whoo, cut straight down like that, straight down across the face. And it's the tips of the fingers this time, like that. The hand is sort of turned over a little bit. Rob, I'll just show you how it works. Maybe face this way. See how the hand's not like that or like that. It's just like that. And it just comes straight down from the right hand side of the forehead, straight through the middle of the nose and out the bottom of the chin here, like that. And the point that we strike afterwards is straight in here into liver 14. It's absolutely devastating shot because it goes, just maybe throw a punch like that. See, so there's the chi disruption, and it comes boom straight back in to the I mean, that by itself will kill anyone anyway, but you're putting this with it, which disrupts the energy between the head and the chest, whole chest area. It also works, I guess that's why it works when you do the whole kata reform. It works upon the lungs, so I guess that has something to do with it. So it's maybe coming out here like this, bang, you've blocked the thing there, and then you just cut straight down across the face, and that's already loaded for bang, straight in there into liver 14. It's absolutely devastating. Thanks, Rob. It's instantaneous, so you've got to hit that like the past 1, 2, I think. The past 2, you've had to strike the point straight after you've done the chi disruption again, because the person comes back fairly soon after you do the chi disruption. As soon as you've done the chi disruption, there's this non-communication between here and here, and the head, the whole upper body, shoulders, neck and head just becomes weakened, and there's no communication between head and chest. You're actually striking into the chest, of course, which will strike the lungs. You're getting the lungs and the heart here, especially on this side. You're getting the lungs on this side, striking straight into there, into liver 14, and it's devastating because you're loading it. See, it's a perfect load. See, and you're coming straight back in with that strike into liver 14. There is a little qigong that we can have. It's a very simple one, Eddie. It's a very simple one. It's fairly obvious. You simply have your partner hold their arm up like that. You pretend you've done that to their arm. So there's the blocking type motion here, and then they just put pressure on you while you cut it exactly as you would down the body like this. All you've got to make sure is, as with all of them, you're not just going, that's with your hand. See, it's got to go bang, and the body must lead it. See, the wrist is still in the center. Notice how the hand became more yang as it came down because of bang, because you're coming in for that strike, of course. So his hand's up here, you just hit it with a pung, and then turn it over and cut it, slice it down using your body. Your partner puts just as much enough pressure on you so you can only just get it happening. Not too little pressure and not too much, of course, to stop you from doing it. You don't have to do it on the other side, although, see, this can be done on the other side. Actually, it's the same hand, Eddie. You can do this with either hand, and in the form we do it. So we come like this and cut this way down across the face as well. It's exactly this. The follow-up works just as well. So say, for instance, he's throwing a punch with that hand and I damage it there. I can come straight back down across the face. Here, this hand can be there ready to block that hand. See, bang, and you can still come straight in with that strike, you see. So it doesn't matter whether you do it with that hand, or this hand, bang, Wow, see, it's exactly the same principle, but you never go this way. Now, I'm not sure, because you never ever taught this stuff against women anyway, but it's my theory that you'd have to reverse the directions for the chi disruptive anyway, against a woman. But who'd want to fight against a woman anyway? So we're never taught to go this way. They don't say, okay, if you're trying to kill a woman, you go down this way. Down this way. They never tell you that. So that's just my theory, that if it's against what, you have to go this way, and as with all of them, of course. So we're only ever taught cut down that way and then in that way. Thanks, Eddie. Thank you, Fiona. Okay, we'll start with the first move in the waving hands form. Same as before, not the last one, to say go back to the right foot forward. The left scapula is activated, right scapula isn't. For those of you who have the Chi Disruptive Notes add-on tape, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So that's your settling process, and you get your little qigong that you do before it. Watch the scapulae. And you're back to how you started, and that's where you start the actual form. The movements of the hands, I'll do it, I'll call this the north over here, but I'll pace towards the camera to do it, are simply like this. They're the first two movements.